Or is our neck pretty much supposed to be like completely straight, or are we supposed to have like a little curve when it, because I feel like people are focusing so much on having that perfect straight neck when, and even with me as well, I've experienced, because I feel like I don't, I when I see a slight curve in my neck, I'm like, oh wow, like what is this?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
naturally, are we supposed to have that?
So, according to Esther Gokhale, who is like my posture guru, if
Mhm.
you look at traditional peoples in places where they have really good facial structure and where posture is still super good, their necks are pretty much straight, right?
Really?
Um, and I'll post a link in the description of this video to a post I did on my blog showing what I mean by perfectly straight neck. That being said, a perfectly straight neck is pretty much impossible unless you have perfect facial structure, really big, robust airways. You're just not going to have a perfectly straight neck because you're not going to be able to sustain it because basically your throat is going to get blocked up by your tongue and by your lower jaw. So, for most of us, we're going to have a slight curve in our neck even after we make a huge amount of progress with this stuff.
Okay.
So, but the key is don't worry so much about the position of your neck. Worry about the rest of your posture, which is a lot more easier to fix. It's a lot easier to fix. And then once you get your glutes right, once you get your arches lifted and your butt squeezed, and once you get your shoulders down and back, you'll see that your neck at that point is going to have a lot less tension on it, and it's going to be a lot freer to kind of do whatever it wants to do. And it's at that point then you can really start nitpicking about, okay, should my neck be a little bit more elongated, or should it be a little bit more relaxed, or whatever. But when you get everything below the neck right, and assuming you have sufficient facial structure, like if you're super narrow, let's say you did an MSC, or let's say you did a double jaw surgery and your maxilla is just way bigger now, then I would say neck posture sort of comes naturally. And you'll know what right neck posture is because you'll fall into it once you fix everything else around it.